Today, we're diving into some controversy surrounding Kanye West and Adidas. There have been reports in the media calling Kanye petty for setting up his new store right next to an Adidas store. But is there more to the story? Let's explore the possibility that Adidas may have actually helped Kanye secure this store location. And let's also discuss the controversy surrounding Adidas' Yeezy inventory and the pressure from the Jewish community to donate profits to fight against anti-Semitism. Join me as we take a closer look at these issues and consider all sides of the debate. First off, let's consider the possibility that Adidas may have actually helped Kanye secure this store location. If we look at how Adidas has been talking about Kanye and their partnership with him, it's all been positive. Every time Kanye goes viral for something, Adidas has an article out at the same time, talking about their relationship with him. So it's possible that Adidas saw this as an opportunity to further promote their partnership with Kanye and boost sales. Now let's talk about the controversy surrounding Adidas and their Yeezy inventory. The Jewish community has been pressuring Adidas to sell their Yeezy inventory and donate the profits to fight against anti-Semitism. While I understand the importance of fighting against discrimination, it's not fair to expect Adidas to just give away their profits. They have an obligation to ensure that their company continues to thrive and make money. It's also worth noting that Adidas is already facing a lawsuit from their investors, so it's not feasible for them to just give away profits when they're already struggling. If they were to sell their Yeezy inventory, they would have to spend money to do so and then give away the profits. This is not a smart business move for a struggling company. It's disrespectful for the Jewish community to demand that Adidas give away their profits, especially when Adidas is already facing challenges. While fighting against discrimination is important, it's not fair to demand that one struggling company give away profits to another group. It's understandable that the Jewish community wants to fight against anti-Semitism and discrimination. However, it's not fair to demand that Adidas give away their profits from the sale of Yeezy inventory. Adidas has an obligation to their investors and employees to ensure that the company continues to thrive and make money. By demanding that Adidas give away their profits, the Jewish community is essentially asking them to harm their own business. Furthermore, Adidas has already been struggling and has had to lay off many employees. It's not fair to ask them to give away their profits when they're already facing so many challenges. Using evil to fight evil is not the answer. The Jewish community needs to find another way to fight against discrimination that doesn't harm others in the process. On the other hand, Kanye West's decision to open a store right next to an Adidas store can also be seen as problematic. Some people have called him petty for doing this, but it's possible that Adidas actually helped him secure the store location. Adidas has been a prominent brand in many of our lives, especially in the Black community. It would be a shame to see them go under or lose their influence. However, they also need to do the right thing and address the concerns of the Jewish community. It's a delicate balance, but with open communication and a willingness to compromise, it's possible to find a solution that works for everyone. As we continue to follow the ongoing drama between Kanye West, Adidas, and the Anti-Defamation League, ADL, it's important to keep in mind the complexity of the situation and the impact it has on real people. Yes, there are issues at play that relate to anti-Semitism and social justice, but there are also practical concerns about business, money, and employment. One aspect of this situation that deserves more attention is the way in which Adidas has treated Kanye West throughout their partnership. While it's true that Kanye has his own personal challenges, including mental health issues and a sometimes controversial public persona, Adidas has played games with him and taken advantage of his talent and influence. Even though they have a new manager who appears to be more ethical, it's clear that Adidas needs to make amends with Kanye and do right by him. At the same time, we need to be realistic about the role of money in this situation. The ADL's demand that Adidas donate profits from their Yeezy line to fight anti-Semitism is a noble goal, But it's also important to consider the practicalities of this. If Adidas were to sell their Yeezy inventory and donate the profits, brotherly love, the company that handles Kanye's finances would also receive a cut. Furthermore, Adidas has already laid off many employees, and it's not fair to demand that they give away their profits when they're already struggling. It's worth questioning whether the ADL's focus on money is truly the most effective way to combat anti-Semitism. While monetary donations can certainly make a difference, there are other ways to support marginalized communities, such as advocating for policy changes, education initiatives, and community outreach. Additionally, Adidas could consider donating profits to sports programs or other worthy causes that align with their brand values. Returning to the topic of Kanye's new store, some have criticized him for being petty by setting up shop next to an Adidas store. However, this move could be seen as a calculated one that benefits both Kanye and Adidas. Kanye has been a successful investor for the company, and Adidas may see this as an opportunity to further promote their partnership with him and boost sales. It's important for the ADL and others to respect this business decision and not jump to conclusions without considering all the possibilities. I truly believe that both Kanye West and Adidas have a bright future ahead of them, despite the challenges they have faced. The recent controversy surrounding the Anti-Defamation League, ADL, and their demands regarding Kanye's collaboration with Adidas has brought to light some important issues that need to be addressed. While it's understandable that the ADL wants to fight against anti-Semitism, it's important to consider the impact that their demands could have on the livelihoods of others. It's not just about Kanye and Adidas, but also the many people who rely on these companies for their jobs and livelihoods. It's important to find a solution that benefits everyone involved, rather than just focusing on one particular issue. I believe that the ADL should focus on fighting against anti-defamation in all forms, regardless of a person's background or skin color. We need to approach these issues with a sense of unity and togetherness, rather than dividing ourselves based on our differences. It's important to remember that we are all human beings and that we all deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. It's also worth noting that the ADL was created for the Jewish community, but that doesn't mean it should only represent that community. The organization should be focused on fighting against all forms of defamation, regardless of a person's background or ethnicity. We need to come together as a society and work towards a better future for everyone. Moving forward, I have no doubt that both Kanye and Adidas will continue to innovate and push the boundaries of fashion and culture. Their collaboration has been incredibly successful so far, and I have no doubt that they will continue to create amazing things together. At the same time, I am excited to see what Kanye has in store for us as an individual artist. He is a creative genius and has always been on the cutting edge of culture and music. I believe that he has much more to offer the world, and I can't wait to see what he comes up with next. In terms of Adidas, I believe that they are well positioned to make a comeback. They have a strong brand and a loyal customer base, and they have shown that they are willing to take risks and innovate. I believe that they will continue to be a major player in the fashion industry for years to come. Overall, I believe that the future is bright for both Kanye West and Adidas. They are both incredibly talented and innovative, and I have no doubt that they will continue to create amazing things. As for the ADL, I hope that they will continue to fight against all forms of defamation and that they will do so in a way that is mindful of the impact their actions have on others. In closing, I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this issue? Do you think that the ADL should be more inclusive? Do you think that Kanye and Adidas will continue to be successful? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share if you care. See you all next time.